Michigan Kingpins is brought to you by the Metro Detroit USBC Association, your source for organized bowling in the Detroit metro area. Lawrence Technological University, possible is everything. Frankenmuth Brewery, makers of Kegler, the official beer of Metro Detroit bowling. Imagine Star Lanes Event Center and Sports Grill, your ultimate entertainment destination. The Detroit Sports Commission, where champions are made and championships are played. Detroit. And Brunswick, the bowling leader. Now get ready for Michigan Kingpins, Metro Detroit's all-access bowling show. Here are your hosts, Mark Martin and Stephanie Pengsa.
Welcome to Michigan Kingpins, your all-access connection to everything bowling in the bowling capital of the world. This month we're bringing all of the action, including Michigan Kingpins Challenge, from right here at Mayflower Lanes in Redford, and joining me is co-host Stephanie Pengsa.
Thanks, Mark. We want to start today by thanking our sponsors for helping make this show possible. Make sure you continue your 11th frame of bowling with Kegler Beer, the official craft beer of Metro Detroit Bowling. Ask your local bowling center to carry Kegler, which also helps support our show. Order some today.
Thanks, Stephanie. You know, we're really excited to be here at Mayflower Lanes, the site of this month's Kingpins Challenge. Our challenge is a Baker format with 5-player teams bowling 3 games. Our center today, Mayflower Lanes, has a team ready to take on the bowlers from rival Beach Lanes, and also a team from the Metro Detroit USBC.
Looks like we're in for some serious bowling action, fun, and entertainment. We'll get back to more Kingpins Challenge action later on in the show.
Well, the bowling season is in full swing in Metro Detroit, and the race for the Women's Cup standings is heating up. Let's take a look at this month's Women's Series event at 10 Pins of Trenton. The Metro Detroit USBC RIP 10 Entertainment Women's Series event was held this month at 10 Pins of Trenton. Playing for cup standing points and a $500 first prize, the 29 participants battled for 4 games across 8 lanes. After 4 rounds of qualifying and 3 rounds of elimination, it was time for the final match of the event. After a consistent run through qualifying and elimination, Robin Orlikowski seemed confident going into her final against Nikki Steitler. The bowling was strong by both women until Nikki Steitler started to pull away in the middle frames. Orlikowski gave a valiant effort, but was soon overpowered by the strong bowling of Steitler. In the end, Steitler could not be stopped and easily beat Orlikowski 257 to 193 to become champion of the event. Okay, I'm here with the winner of this month's women's series, Nikki Steitler from Ohio, Medina, Ohio. And Nikki, thanks for joining us. You bowled pretty good all day. You qualified pretty high. And once you got into match play, you were just a buzzsaw.
Yes, yeah, it was great. I just had to make sure I kept my wits about me and made good shots.
Well, you know, in that last match, you ran off 7-8 in a row there. I mean, it was pretty amazing, and it was pretty great. So what keys to that, to getting that line, did you have?
I had to watch my ball motion, down lane especially, how it was coming in the pocket, and then actually watching Robin a few shots and watching what her ball did, I adjusted a little bit and was able to come up with it.
Yeah, she bowled great. I mean, she had the line. The lane started to break down for me. I didn't make the right moves quick enough, changed balls, and I took out too much tape, and then I couldn't hold on to it, so I put more tape back in, and then it finally got the line, but it was too late. When she goes, 7, 8 in a row, the last?
Right.
Can't beat that.
So with only 2 women's events left in the Metro Detroit USBC RIP 10 Cup Series, here's how the Cup standings look after today's event. Robin Orlikowski sits on top of the standings with 327. Sarah Doro's in second place with 306 points. And today's event winner, Nikki Steitler, sits in third place with 305. Lisa Bishop, she's a close fourth with 302. As close as the points are, it's going to be an exciting race to the finish with only 2 more events ahead. Good luck to all. Congratulations again to Nikki Steitler for winning this month's women's series and continuing to promote women's bowling in the Metro Detroit area. We've still got lots of bowling action ahead, including more of this month's Michigan Kingpins Challenge.
That's right, Mark. So stick around, and we'll be back with more Michigan Kingpins from Mayflower Lanes in Redford.
We want you.
We are Lawrence Technological University, and we don't want just anyone.
We want the brainiacs, visionaries, geniuses, and game changers. We want the students who will change the world through technology, science, business, and design.
So if you're ready to explore your possibilities,
We want you at LTU.
Lawrence Tech, possible is everything.
Mayflower Lanes in Royal Oak is your ultimate entertainment destination with the best event experience in Metro Detroit. Whether you're having a casual or nice dinner, corporate event, or birthday party, we have what you need. Great food, great fun, and great entertainment. Don't settle for the ordinary. Make your event a night to remember at Mayflower Lanes. Private and semi-private spaces available. Inquire today at star-lanes.com to get your party started.
Come to Frankenmuth's Little Bavaria to enjoy the old world atmosphere, shopping on Main Street, and the food at the Frankenmuth Brewery and Restaurant. This historic destination is located at the north end of Main Street at the top of the hill. The brewery is known for its classic American fare with banquet facilities available. It's the only restaurant in Frankenmuth that has outdoor dining overlooking the scenic Cass River. Frankenmuth Brewery produces award-winning craft beers, ales, and root beers which can be found in your favorite restaurants and stores. Continue the family tradition and come to the Frankenmuth Brewery.
If your birthday is near, Thunderbolt Lanes is the place to party. Check out Thunderbolt's Cosmic Bowling with cool light effects and great music. Bowl with your friends, have fun, and when you're done, check out Thunderbolt's new arcade. Games are free at your birthday party. That's right, play as much as you want. And with pizza and soft drinks, we have everything to make your party a smash. Check out Cosmic Bowling and arcades at Thunderbolt Lanes for your next birthday party. Call 313-928-4688 for more info.
Welcome back to Michigan Kingpins, your all-access bowling connection. Our host center for this month's show is Mayflower Lanes in Redford, and Mark has a special guest to tell us all about this popular bowling center.
Now I'm here with Vicki Ingham, General Manager of Mayflower Lanes. Vicki, what do you got going on here at Mayflower Lanes?
Well, one of our exciting events, Mark, that's coming up is our annual Metro Detroit USBC Bowl for the Cure. And that'll happen on Saturday, February 7th at 1 o'clock. Hopefully someone will check the website for all the information. We also are really excited that we have our very first high school bowling team, Redford Union. Redford's never had a bowling team, so we're really excited about that.
And Mayflower Lanes is a member of the Blue Ribbon Bowling Group also. And tell me about what they've got coming up.
Really exciting in February, month of February, all Blue Ribbon Centers have their annual Pot of Gold qualifying, and then in March is our annual Pot of Gold actual championship, which is about 500 bowlers from all over Metro Detroit will compete, so that's really exciting.
That sounds very exciting. Well, thank you for being with us on Michigan Kingpins.
Thanks for being here.
We're going to welcome area high school bowling teams to come and enjoy this facility here at Mayflower Lanes. We have 6 high school teams here tonight. They include Redford Union, Clarenceville, and last year's state champs, University of Detroit Jesuit. And I had a chance to interview the coaches earlier tonight. Okay, we're here with UAD Jesuit coach Darren Flowers. Darren, you were state champs last year. How's your team looking this year?
We're looking pretty good this year. We returned a few of the guys from last year, and we are inserting a freshman who's pretty good right now. He's made his way up to varsity. So we're looking pretty good right now. Got to do some growth, but...
Well, good luck this year with your team. Let's repeat, okay?
Thank you.
All right, Darren, thanks. I'm here with Redford Union's coach, David Battistelli. David, your team, how are they looking this year?
We're doing pretty good. It's a first-year program for Redford Union schools. We've got 7 boys on our varsity team, 6 girls, and we've got 6 boys on the junior varsity team. They're doing a pretty good job.
So you got a brand new team. How did that all come about?
We've had a intramural club on and off that I've been the sponsor of at Redford Union through the years. We had a student last year that wanted to bring it back, so we brought it back last year. And we bowl at Beach Lanes last year, and Michelle, which is one of the employees, wanted to see if we could turn it into a varsity sport. I think she's been trying to do that for a while, and so between talking to me and the athletic director, Miles Thomasitis, at our high school, it turned into a varsity sport this year.
Very good, David, and congratulations and good luck this year.
Thank you very much.
I'm here with Livonia Clarenceville head coach Josiah Yorchek. Josiah, you guys were state champs a couple years ago. How's your team looking this year?
They look great. My ladies team is 6-1. Boys are 3-4, but I mean, I've had a lot of good games, a lot of individual games and Baker games that have looked really good. In fact, last meet I had 2 boys bowl almost a 250, so definitely looking good.
Very good. So when's your next meet?
Our next meet is next Tuesday against, I believe, Romulus. And, or no, it's Redford Union, actually. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Well, good luck this season. Bring home another state championship, okay, Josiah?
Thanks, Mark, and thanks again to Mayflower Lanes for hosting us this month. Lawrence Tech University is a big sponsor of this show, and we would like to cover the LTU bowling teams throughout the season. Both LTU bowling teams are in the thick of their seasons and climbing up the rankings. Let's see how the players and coaches are doing at this point in the season.
The season so far has been doing well. We've been progressing through the rankings. We're ranked 40th nationally as of today. Expectations going into the season, it was very interesting because I had a new group of freshmen, so I wasn't quite certain what to expect. The work ethic and the heart that they brought with them, though, has been tremendous. And the sophomores and the juniors that have been on the team, they've come together quite well as a unit, and they've been doing very, very well. In one of our recent WAC tournaments, our local conference, we had a first for LTU bowling for the women's team. We had number 1 and number 2 winners for the singles event. We also had a 7th place finish, and it was the first time that in the top 10, let alone winning first and placing second, that LTU women bowlers took those positions in the WAC conference.
Well, it means a lot because we have great coaching staff, and I'm happy that we could put a step in the right direction and have more opportunities to be in first and second place and in the top 5 and have everyone place in the top, because we all are definitely improving every time we go out in the lanes.
It was really exciting when we looked at the result sheet, because I hadn't been paying attention the whole entire tournament and what places we were in. So when we got the final sheet and we were 1 and 2, it was really exciting, especially that I got to share it with a teammate.
Oh, as a coach, that gives me goosebumps, and I love seeing my players excel. It was very emotional because I know how hard the girls are working. So it was delightful to see them enjoy it, to see them finally feel confident and reap some rewards from all the hard work that they've been doing. They bring a very different skill set. Each girl has a different skill set with them, and I think it rounds the team out quite well.
I think that we all come from different backgrounds and we all really appreciate one another, and we all have different strengths. And for each one of our weaknesses, someone else has a strength and they can hold you up and keep you going. And we definitely have like a team bonding that is really special between a lot of teams that don't have that.
Believing that you know you can, and trusting the people that you're bowling with. Understanding and trusting the coach's direction. We've come together as a team quite well and helps them grow as people. So they've taken that away, and I think that's what makes this team special. They've blended the physical game, coaching, and training they're receiving with the mental game, coaching and training, and they're making the most of it.
It's very structured, which is good. It actually helps us learn stuff, and no one slacks off, and it's also helped me grow as a person and a bowler. I improved a lot this year, and it's a huge accomplishment for me to be 16th place this year.
Moving forward with the team, I would really like to see them again come in the top 5 at a Tier 1 event. A W or a win is always icing on the cake.
Oh yeah, I plan on working my way up there and keeping the #1 spot as long as I can.
Over the holidays, we had a couple of tournaments. We bowled in Allentown, Pennsylvania, 2 Tier 1 events with some pretty good teams out there out of the country. In our first event, we finished in 6th out of 38th. And in our second event, we finished in 12th out of 37. I think overall, we had a pretty good weekend. On January 3rd, we bowled in the WAC Jamboree #4 in Grand Rapids. If we finished in 1st or 2nd, we would secure another WAC Championship Conference title. We actually had a great day. We finished in 1st, dominating all day for back-to-back conference championships.
Congratulations to both teams, and thanks again to LTU for their continued support. Now, let's check up on this month's Kingpins Challenge action. Mark, what's going on over there?
Well, Stephanie, here's what's going on over here. Mayflower and Beach are in the finals. How did they get there? They both bowled pretty good. The Metro Detroit team thought they snuck in, but upon further review, as Roger Goodell might say, upon further review, it was Beach and Mayflower. They're out there competing right now in this best 2 out of 3. We'll check in when they're done and award it to the champion. We'll have the final rounds of this month's Kingpins Challenge, as well as a look at the Macomb County High School Bowling Championships and this month's Tech Corner when we come right back, right here on Michigan Kingpins.
300 isn't just a number, it is our destination. Shouting at a ball will make it strike more. Nothing is as satisfying as hurling dangerously heavy spheres at stationary objects and watching X's fill the frames. You know it, we know it, so here's to the ballers, the lane dwellers, the alley cats. A new breed is rising from the lanes. We are DV8. Tonight we bowl.
It's bowling season, and the best bowling experience is at Sunnybrook Lanes in Sterling Heights. Enjoy our 58-lane bowling center that includes our sports lounge, video arcade, and plenty of leagues and tournaments for the whole family. Sunnybrook also has a 27-hole golf course, banquet facilities, and full-service motel. Sunnybrook has something for everybody. Check us out at sunnybrookgolfandbowl.com for weekly specials and learn why Sunnybrook is your ultimate family entertainment destination.
Come to Frankenmuth's Little Bavaria to enjoy the old world atmosphere, shopping on Main Street, and the food at the Frankenmuth Brewery and Restaurant. This historic destination is located at the north end of Main Street at the top of the hill. The brewery is known for its classic American fare with banquet facilities available. It's the only restaurant in Frankenmuth that has outdoor dining overlooking the scenic Cass River. Frankenmuth Brewery produces award-winning craft beers, ales, and root beers which can be found in your favorite restaurants and stores. Continue the family tradition and come to the Frankenmuth Brewery.
We want you.
We are Lawrence Technological University, and we don't want just anyone.
We want the brainiacs, visionaries, geniuses, and game changers. We want the students who will change the world through technology, science, business, and design.
So if you're ready to explore your possibilities,
we want you at LTU.
Lawrence Tech. Possible is everything.
Welcome back to Michigan Kingpins. Now it's time for this month's Metro Detroit Bowling and Skills Center Tech Corner with Gold Coach Lou Marquez.
Hello and welcome to Michigan Kingpins Tech Corner. I'm Lou Marquez from Metro Detroit Bowling and Resource Center. Today we'd like to talk about footwork and synchronization of the swing. Very problematic for a lot of bowlers who actually have issues with either the ball moving away from their body or actually moving away from the actual swing. Today we're going to talk about how to solve that with a basic four-step approach and getting this swing into alignment with the feet. So let's take a look at what the proper synchronization looks like for a four-step approach. Let's take a look at Coach Rebecca Keegan from Lawrence Technological University as she actually moves the ball in synchronization to that first step. As she pushes out with her swing, you'll notice that she's actually moving her crossover step to allow room and for the ball's path to move right by her side. She's not looking to move the ball away from her as she's walking straight, nor is she trying to move away from the swing. This is where the problem with a lot of bowlers who actually try to walk parallel moving forward come up with. What we're looking for is a nice synchronization of the swing, and we want the ball to use gravity and move downwards and actually allow that first step to synchronize into that movement. So you saw that critical movement of the swing as it moves with the footwork. This is critical to actually creating a great start. If you're looking to create a nice straight swing, incorporate this movement into your physical game. Getting that crossover step to be in front of that foot and get that movement of that swing timed just perfectly as the ball passes by you. You adopt those ideas, you'll have a great physical game. For Michigan Kingpins Tech Corner, I'm Lou Marquez from Metro Detroit Bowling and Resource Center.
Thanks again, Lou. Michigan Kingpins is excited to share the latest in equipment and training advancements every month on our show. Now, let's switch lanes and have a look at some high school bowling, team and individual competitions around Metro Detroit.
The Macomb County High School Bowling Championships were held this month, and Michigan Kingpins was there.
Some of the best high school bowlers in the state took their games to Sunnybrook Lanes last weekend to compete in the Macomb County High School Bowling Championship. This two-day event featured bowlers from 25 Macomb County high schools participating in team and singles competition.
On Saturday, we had approximately 25 boys teams, 24 girls teams competing. Most teams have 6 to 7 bowlers per team. And we did 14 Baker games Saturday morning, and in the afternoon we went to a 3-game total pins eliminator format to name our champion.
On the girls' side, Dakota High School bowled 7 straight strikes and finished with the 266, beating Eisenhower and winning the championship for the 2nd straight year.
It's a rarity that we have a repeat performance from the year before. The Dakota girls were back-to-back. They won in 2014, and now they're champions again in 2015.
Not to be outbowled by their female counterparts, the Dakota High School boys team edged out Stevenson High and won their first Macomb County Challenge. On Sunday, the action turned to boys and girls singles play.
Well, today's format is we took 140 boys, 117 girls. They bowled 4 games of qualifying. The top 32 boys and girls seeded NCAA bracket style. Now we're in a 1-game elimination format.
The competition was tough with many bowlers, both boys and girls, bowling 240 or better games. Many matches throughout the day were won in the last frame or decided by 1 pin. By afternoon, the finals were set. On the girls' side, Stevenson High School's Sarah Warminski faced off against Chippewa Valley's Alexandra Smigel. The match was close until the 6th frame. Then Warminski started to pull away. She ended the game with 3 straight spares and beat Smigel 201 to 151 to win the championship.
I feel like I performed pretty good throughout the whole day today, even with all the girls doing amazing, and it's nice to have a competition that can push me throughout the whole day, and I just really like having competition against other people.
The boys' final saw Chippewa Valley's Jonathan Zatorsky face off against Sterling Heights' Jan Castillo. Both bowlers went into the final strong, Zatorsky never bowling less than a 200 game all day. By the end of the 3rd frame, it was clear that this was Zatorsky's game to win as he rattled off strike after strike. In the end, he overpowered Castillo to win the match 225 to 192.
My performance today was very good. I had 1 game under 200, and everything above that was high, and I averaged 230 throughout the day. My favorite part of the day was winning.
We'd like to congratulate all the winners and participants in the Macomb County High School Bowling Championships. And we'll bring you more high school bowling coverage in the future episodes of Michigan Kingpins. Now let's go back to Mark and the finals of this month's Kingpins Challenge.
Mayflower Lanes, the winning team. So if I could have the team come up here. So teammates, why don't you come around behind us here? Right. Anyway, congratulations to the Mayflower Lanes team for this month's January 2015 Michigan Kingpins Challenge. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Congratulations. All right, congratulations. All right.
Thank you.
Look at that. Put your hand on it, that's right. Now that's all the time we have on this month's episode of Michigan Kingpins. You can join us next month for more tournament action here in Metro Detroit. We hope you enjoyed this month's episode from Mayflower Lanes in Redford.
Yes, Mark. Don't forget to look for Kegler beer at a bowling center near you. Brewed especially for Detroit bowlers by Frankenmuth Brewery. You can find all the tournament schedules, standings, and winners, as well as rebroadcast of Michigan Kingpins at www.mdusbc.com.
For Stephanie Penksa, I'm Mark Martin. See you next month from the bowling capital of the world on Michigan Kingpins.